Well, this is a news-filled Tuesday. Be with us on Jacksonville's Morning News for a number of storylines. Brand new poll out by the University of North Florida Public Opinion Research Lab shows former President Trump widening his lead among Florida registered Republicans, 60% to 21%. The closest challenger is Governor Ron DeSantis in his own home state. And Nikki Haley trails that pretty badly as well at only 6%, according to that UNF poll. All of this coming a day before the next GOP presidential debate in Florida. That'll be in Miami. We'll have live coverage on WOKV beginning at 8 p.m. A lot of storylines to unpack on the war in Israel as we expect that ground invasion and incursion to really surround Gaza as early as today. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu leaving some wiggle room and opening for humanitarian pauses, what he calls little pauses, for humanitarian aid to flow into Gaza. We're following that storyline while President Biden and Netanyahu had a chance to sit down again on Monday, and they're continuing the diplomatic efforts. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is continuing those efforts overseas this week. Here at home, a big showdown vote is planned for St. Johns County today on expansion plans for the Ponte Vedra Inn and Club. It has been tweaked a number of times along the way. We will certainly be updating you at WOKV.com and with any breaking news alerts in the WOKV app once a decision is reached. Back to the Israel-Hamas war for a minute, if I can, too. The Jewish Community Alliance and the First Coast YMCA are partnering for another one of their speaker series, Together Against Hate, and it's going to be focused on antisemitism in our community specifically and more broadly in the state of Florida and nationally. That is planned for 7 o'clock this evening. We're previewing the story, and throughout the day, be listening for updates. We'll have a full recap here tomorrow, Wednesday, on Jacksonville's Morning News. A number of other storylines we're following for you today, including the warming trend, which is really going to start to crank by the end of the week. Chief meteorologist Mike Burrish says we're going to be nearing record highs come Friday, which is our Salute America event in Ponte Vedra at the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall. Just a handful of great seats remain. We look forward to seeing you and your loved ones on Friday night at Ponte Vedra Concert Hall. Brian Kilmeade will be there with copies of his new book, as well as Mark Kay and copies of his new book. They look forward to signing as many autographs as possible. Friday night, get your tickets at pvconcerthall.com and at Ticketmaster as well.